next year, I think it's official, I'm going to try the battery powered equipment out. I think I'm going to try to take my business to battery powered. I'm going to go with, there's a light blue company, Milwaukee, McKeesport, I don't know what they call it. I don't know, Scott. I've been talking to him about it. He uses a lot of their equipment. But today, I'm going to use my friend. He's a local around here. He's not a landscaper. He just had it at his house. This is actually, I think it's a homeowner's blower. But I'm going to see how it holds up. And this is a Milwaukee. So we're going to use the Milwaukee blower. The battery is, let's see. You see it? It's like 3 bars up. I'm gonna see how many houses we get with this. I'm gonna see how this works, and I'm gonna be purchasing a weed whacker. And we'll have to stop and see the weed whackers and stuff that they have at the stores. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for the whole. I keep hearing like things, all these animals in the trees. I think I'm gonna go for the battery powered equipment this year. Well, next year. So I'm gonna keep all my equipment I have, and I'm only gonna replace 3 things. I'm gonna get the weed whacker, and I'm gonna buy 2 batteries, and I'm gonna make all the cordless stuff. I think I'm gonna put over here, and then I'm only gonna get the weed whacker. And I'm gonna get a hand blower, and I'm gonna just try that out. I'm not gonna go all out, make my whole business all battery powered. I'm just gonna try the weed whacker, see how it goes. If I got the power, it stays running. I don't have any issues. I'm not sitting here like running out of battery power. Then I'm gonna stick to it. Right now, I've got to drop some music in. Hop on this bad boy. Yeah, that is one sexy machine right there. The engineering is insane. So this is the first time starting it for the whole day. So real quick, for the first day, to start these, you just gotta hold on. To start it, it's pretty simple. Push the lever down. Pull the choke up. I got it, so I do it with one hand now. Pull the choke up. Crank it. Keep the lever down. Crank it. All right. A lot of things I'm trying to do, as you guys can tell. I'm trying to go battery instead of gas. Gas has been working fine with me. No complaints. But I kind of want to check out this battery. I feel like next year I'll be in a financial state where I can, experience a little bit. That's not the word I was looking for. Experiment with some things. So I have a brand, Makita. I believe that's right. And that's the brand I'm going to go with. Between Milwaukee and Stihl. And I love Stihl equipment. But I feel Stihl battery stuff just looks weird, looks silly, and it looks heavy. Where Makita, it looks like I'm going for light. My shoulders, I have bad shoulders, and I think this battery stuff might help me. Or it might even weigh the same as a regular weed whacker. I don't know. I don't know the weight of any of this stuff. I don't know much about it. Man, that truck looks clean. Keep your equipment clean, guys. Keep your equipment clean. So, I'm going to convert over to just a weed whacker because I've used this one right here, which is my friend's. And you guys will watch in the later of the video, it did not even do this house. It had 4 bars for a full charge. We're at 3 bars. I did the driveway, around the mower, up the side of the house, by the road, and then when I went into the back, it died on me. So not even a half battery powered Milwaukee did one house. So now if the weed whacker that I'm going to buy is like $300, if it can't hold down one house on a battery, it frustrates me. Now I've talked to Scott, and you know, he's very more educated on this stuff than I am, and I was going to purchase some stuff with Scott's information of what he has told me, you know, and he probably is like, Dante's been talking about this for 2 years, he's not going to do it. But I've had some occurrences that made me stop doing it. I had other things that were a little bit more bigger than buying battery weed whackers when I had steel equipment that's been working fine. The first time I was supposed to meet him and another guy at the expo 2 years ago from to this day, and my truck bit the dust, so I wasn't able to go. Then this year I was going to meet up with him, but the whole corona shut it down. Between getting situated with my landscaping company, I haven't really had extra money to purchase the battery because I was more focused on purchasing a new mower, which I've now got the Gravely Pro stand, which I love it. There's a lot of conflict on standard versus sit down. What's better? Small dealer in our lawn and garden, I guess you would call this like an Ace hardware store. It's not Ace because our Ace sells steel equipment. This is like a hardware store that just happens to have a Makita dealer, and this is like a 12-foot wall of equipment. And I went in here and checked the stuff out, and this stuff looks chintzy. I'm sorry, it doesn't look durable. It doesn't look like it's gonna hold up to me. They're asking a lot of money for this stuff, which I'm not worried about the money because I will make my money back and work. But 2 batteries, it better last. This thing's $300. Am I only gonna get 2 houses done, 3 houses done? I don't know. So I gotta take a gamble on buying this stuff, but I don't know what to buy. You know, there's all this equipment here. They're weed whackers. They're battery powered weed whackers. The heads look like a homeowner's head. I feel like it's not, I like that bulkiness with steel. They got that big bulky head. And I feel like it can take a smacking on the ground. It can take a beating if it pops into things, if it falls. It feels, it looks tough. Where this stuff looks like it probably should be used once a week at a homeowner's, washed, polished, and put back in the garage for the next time. It doesn't look like it's made to be Triple D approved. So I'm really trying to figure out the next step of what I'm going to do with this battery situation. Do I need a new weed whacker? Yes, because I would like to have a spare. Now that I have Fernando working with me, I would like to have 2. So when I get done mowing, I can jump on the weed whacker and help him finish up the house. Instead of kicking the combi pack on and then putting the weed whacker on and then going to do the house and taking it off and putting the edger on and edging. Do I really need the battery powered weed whacker? No. I could go buy a Stihl gas powered and be just as fine with it. All right, so other parts of what I wanted to talk about too is it worth really doing this switch? Is it worth me really spending this money? So I've been looking at a lot of stuff, and I don't know if I said it already, but the second time I was supposed to go meet him at the expo, Scott that is, and his partner. Why is my shirt picked up in the back? Definitely got to get uniforms. I got to get more of a better dress code. So, anyways, the corona popped up this year, so none of us went to the expo, and I wasn't able to talk to him. The reason I haven't purchased anything is because I don't know what I'm purchasing. I've said that a couple times. I'm not saying that Makea has the best stuff, but I know Scott, and he knows some people, and he knows people who have used it, so I only have that really much to go on because they have used it. I wish Seth did Makea because he would give the honest opinion. If I like it or not, he's going to tell you the nitty gritty about it. It kind of stinks because this Milwaukee, like I said earlier, it's dead. Like literally, it's dead. Check this out. You guys seen the battery life before we started this house. It was at 3 bars. Now, bam. 1 dot. And it's not even enough to turn it on. So this is what I do not want to happen when I get my new weed whacker. Let's jump to Stihl. Gas will always provide. So I can't have these weed whackers a battery per house because I don't got time to be charging up 80 batteries and carrying batteries with me. Now I'm pretty sure, I don't know who told me, but I did hear this. A battery or a battery and a half is equivalent to 1 gas can of gas. That's what I was told. So, if 1 battery equals up, and the reason I said I don't want to carry all these batteries around, I believe he said, no, well, it want to be no more carrying around in a gas can because I want to say 1 battery is equivalent to 1 gas can, or maybe 2 batteries. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm editing the video right now as I'm talking. So I don't know the battery life on any of this equipment. And yes, I know I have to get these weeds out of the cracks. I'm over here blowing it off, and I really need to get the weed whacker and hit these cracks up real quick. Very unprofessional. Psych. I do really good work. So I just want to know if anybody knows anything about power, electrical equipment, hit me up. I like to know people's opinion on it. Other than that, I'm going to get finished up with mowing. Keep saving up money to pay this mower off right here. I know this picture looks pretty sweet. I'm going to pay this mower off. My thoughts on electric. I'm not like stupid about it. Like it's not I need to have it, but I like to keep up to speed. If this equipment is doing the same thing as what my gas is doing, why not go to to battery? Gases, it pollutes, has exhaust, it has maintenance. There's a lot more things that go behind it. But we'll see. I'm gonna get more into it, and I'm gonna see what the pros and cons of it are. But first, I have to get my hands on one and buy one. I'll talk to y'all later. It's Triple E's Lawn Care. We out.